Ugh. Greetings. Um, Before I get down to the nitty gritty, went down the op shop, found something unusual, or a few things actually. It's a Deutsche Grammophon Helmut Zacharias 45. I've never seen a McGregor's for records. Made in Australia. Philips Electrical Industries. Oh, this extended play record can be played only at 45 RPM with a sapphire or diamond stylus. Yeah, so it's an EP, but it's in a really flimsy bag. And I don't know why they call it an EP, because it's a single. That's strange. Anyway, it's got the tulips running around the edge, so unusual. Just never seen one here, and never knew that they were actually made in Australia, back in the day. I'll get to the real thing in a minute. Another one, love this one. This is an Edison Bell on the winner, manufactured at Edison Bell Works, London. These were published, these records came out between 1910 and 1935, I think. Yeah. Whatever. It's got 1 penny stamp duty on it, so I like that sort of stuff. I love this is the sort of shit I really dig. Winner Records, very heavy, 78, that one. Okay, now we're getting closer to what it's all about today. Now, here's a nice Parlophone record. You Are My Heart's Delight, My Heart and I, the Luton Girls Choir, made in England. It's a big one. It's a big one. This is a one of these, what is it, 16-inch 45s? So we're getting closer to what I'm about to show. It's a 45, and it was released on the 17th of February in the UK. But I just looked up my old top 40 charts, and it didn't come out in Australia until almost a month later. This is from the 15th, my TUE Top 40 chart, from the 15th of March 1967. And on the back, we have a picture of the Easy Beats. Australia's top group, who right at the height of their popularity launched a new career in England, are the most publicised young group in the UK. They live in a Redstone 2-storey house in Wembley Park. Arriving in England last July, that's July 66, they have an impressive list of bookings that will ensure their future overseas. Their first overseas release, Friday on My Mind, topped our chart and some continental charts, and after a slow start was a big seller in England. Well, there you go. So interesting. I just wasn't expecting to have the Easy Beats one to show at the same time. So we get to it now. Yeah, so I don't care what anyone says. Some people think I'm a Beatle hater. I sort of am in a way, but not really either. You know what I mean? I'm fairly sort of neutral when it comes to the Beatles, but this is my original, and this came out today. This came out in the UK, 17th of February in Australia. Now, today, we're a day ahead. Um, but I would have bought this. Oh, that's what I had to show. That's what was also contained within my little top 40 thing. I've made a point of, see, it's the 2UE's Merit Award disc, Penny Lane, Strawberry Fields Forever. This week's release selected by 2UE for future top 40 honours. So this was not even on the charts yet. It's actually just released. So a month later, which is unusual. I just don't know why that would happen. Maybe because it's got the picture sleeve, but we'll find out in a minute. So yeah, Friday on my mind. And believe it or not, just as Strawberry Fields Forever is about to go into the charts, Friday on My Mind and the B-side, which is even better, Made My Bed, Gonna Lie In It, dropped out. So, interesting year, 67. Oh, I put my little red dots on everything that I was going to buy. Can you see those little red dots? So, this is what I would want to have bought. Number one choice is Penny Lane. Give It To Me, the Trogs. What's Wrong With the Way I Live in 950, the Twilight's best single. Oddly, I haven't selected Who'll Be the One, the follow-up to Friday on My Mind. Strange. Why would I put a red dot? Not that one. Anyway, waffling. Yeah, so I've put all little, that's on my to-get list. And I would have got it as soon as it was released. I would have bought it at Gymea Record Bar, the Gurgentis, Sicilians, and this is it. My original, I bought in March, which would be just after my 16th birthday. So it's in pretty good nick. And I find it kind of interesting, and this is where they first got that really. There's barely any. You can't hear the bass on this hardly at all, and especially on the AM radio at the time, it had a really sort of trebly sound. So not only was it a change in direction, the mellotron on Strawberry Fields Forever, and the sort of horns on Penny Lane. To people that weren't born at the time, they'd be going, well, what are you talking about, you silly old prick? But the thing is, on pop records, those sorts of things, basically, even in 67, it started to change. But before that, it was pretty much you'd ever get guitars, drums, bass, and vocals. And occasionally maybe an organ. But horns they were in the soul records, being pop, white pop. You didn't get much unless you went for the girl singers like, Dusty Springfield and that. But for boy bands, it was very unusual. I don't know. It's hard. You can't explain it if you weren't around then. But for many, many years, I considered this the greatest single ever made. And it was groundbreaking. Honestly, you had to sort of be around then to understand. Anyway, this has gone on way too long. So, anyway, a happy birthday, Strawberry Fields Forever, Penny Lane single. Bye now.